Factory Farm, and then there's a chapter on the testimonials of people working in the slaughterhouses. And by the time you finish that book, I wasn't going to eat anything but an organic orange and quinoa. There was nothing going into my mouth again. It was frightening. Well, what I loved about that is it started by saying, hey, you want to be healthy, you want to be thin, and you don't want to be a fat pig, you got to watch what you put in your mouth, and you got to care about your food. So maybe the way to the heart is through cellulite. It's one other way to get to these people, and that's why I think the message, I'm ready to change my message and not be throwing blood on everybody. I understand that that doesn't work, but it gets their attention. And Poplar Springs Animal Sanctuary, I did a story on that with Karen Dawn. If you don't have her book, Thanking the Monkey, it's always a great Christmas gift. Because she does it, it's palatable. She does it almost humorously, where she takes you through, you know, what we do to animals. She does it in a way that you can deal with it if you're squeamish. To go to the Poplar Springs Animal Farm in Terry and Daber here now, it's just the most amazing thing. And I did a story on that, and then I emailed the link to a lot of my friends, and they were calling me weeping. I don't know no, and it's like, yeah, seeing 40 pigs sleeping, how can you possibly eat that sweet animal? There are ways of now enlightening the public, and I think it is, with the environment, with their own health, and showing them this food. How beautiful was your plate today? Really good for the chef. When I started going green 3 years ago, no one knew anything. No one was putting in CFLs. No one knew what a volatile organic compound was. No one considered it geothermal or solar or wind energy. No one knew what to do. 3 years later, just 3 years later, I don't give speeches anymore because the whole time the audience is going, I say, raise their hand. They all raise their hands, and I think, what am I doing here? Any one of them could give my speech. They all get it now. Builders are building, Brookfield Homes is building a home that has wind, solar hot water, and geothermal, and he's a developer. Oh, and by the way, the house is only 1,600 square feet. They're doing smaller houses. A developer is doing that. They get it. What is Home Depot selling? Fresh air paint. And they say on TV, no VOCs. You don't have to explain that to anyone anymore. They get it. It took 3 years because of Al Gore and just consciousness raising. And I think the vegetarian animal rights movement can do the same thing. You need an Al Gore for the animal rights movement. You need an Al Gore for vegetarians. You need someone to get out there and just present it and lay it out in the matter-of-fact way that he did with an inconvenient truth. Because this is an inconvenient truth as well, what's going on in factory farms. And that's what you need. And show them, lead by example. Constantly reinforce how great you feel, how great the food is, and that it's easy. Erica was telling me that people want to be vegetarians, but it's not easy. They don't know where to begin. You need to start programs that show them you have them. They needs to be mainstream. I sometimes feel like, you know, it needs to get beyond this room. Food stamps are being handed out now at a record level because of the economy. Is not a plant-based diet the cheapest way to feed the world and feed the poor? Is anyone handing them with that food stamp package? Is anyone handing these people recipes for plant-based diets? Showing them how to make that food stamp dollar go even farther. Is anyone doing that? Does anyone know if they're doing that? They should. It's a no-brainer. 5,000 people lined up at FedEx Field the other day to get turkeys for Thanksgiving. Well, I understand it's symbolic and it's iconic, but if you're poor and you couldn't give them this? You couldn't show them how to do this for themselves? You have to give them turkey? What a waste. I think that's where we have to start going. I know you're already out there on the front lines, but people like me in the media, the mainstream, it has got to get mainstream. And one other thing. Can I please get this in a vegan shoe? Can I please? It's a I'm still wearing leather on my feet. It is a basic, cute little pump shows just enough toe cleavage. I love it. I love it. I can't find it. Don't send me websites. I've been on all of them. I either look like shoes for a park ranger or shoes for a stripper. I mean, some of those shoes I look at and think, does it come with a pole? How do you wear those things? This is what I want. Just give it to me in some stretchy something. I don't care. You give it something. It's an 8.5 wide or a 9 regular. Go, Dominique. Go get it. Thank you. I'm heading up to New York on Saturday. I have reservations for Candle 79. Can't wait. With my boyfriend who's Irish and has become a vegetarian just in the last 3 months, he's cooking tofu. He called me on the phone. He lives in Ireland. I picked up tofu and I thought, you're cooking tofu? I don't even know you anymore. It's amazing. He'll still have a steak once in a while when he's out with his golf buddies. But he called me the other day and said I didn't have a steak. He had fish, but that's another lecture. But it's happening. And he just saw me, how excited I was. Plus, I started bringing cookbooks over to Ireland. And we went to, in County Cork there, in Cork City, there's a restaurant called Cafe Paradiso, one of the top vegetarian restaurants in Ireland. We went there for dinner, and they served wine. It was fabulous. The place was packed. You have to call several weeks in advance. Where's the Candle 79 in Washington? Love Java Green. We just need Java Green with some wine and some candlelight. You know, we have Vegetate, and we have the Science Club. We need more. We need to show carnivores that eating this way is just the same as eating animals, only you just eliminate the animals, you eliminate the pollution, and you eliminate the environmental hazards. But you still can have a beautiful meal with candlelight, soft music, nice bottle of wine. That's what we need. We need to get we need more Java Greens around the area. I get parking tickets every time I circle or I get my